Scaling your law firm doesn't have to be difficult. It's all about mastering a few key strategies, systems, and mindsets. Welcome to the Scalable Law Podcast, where we talk about how you can increase profit in your pocket and time in your calendar. My name is Carolee Fontanelli, and I have successfully scaled my firm so that it doesn't solely rely on me. Now I love teaching other law firm owners how to do the same. Let's transform your business starting now. Welcome to another episode of the Scalable Law Podcast. I am your host, Carolee Fontanelli, and this is a podcast where we talk about scaling your law firm, getting more customers in the door, loving what you do, all the tips and tricks on really how to be an efficient, impactful law firm owner where you are not slogging your guts out 80 hours a week, but rather you have got an efficient, well-oiled machine running for you where you are enjoying your life a whole lot more, because isn't that the reason you started your law firm in the first place? I imagine that for the majority of people, we've started law firms because we really want to, one, create a better impact. We want to do law differently from what we've come up through. And we also want to create more freedom for ourselves so that we can spend more time with our families. We can go on holidays. We can do school pickups. We can be flexible around our working environment, and also that we can make more profit. We never really go into our own law firms hoping that we're going to be poorer or make less money than we used to make as, say, a senior associate of another law firm. So those are some of the reasons that we go into our own firms. And this podcast is all about the things that we can do to implement these different strategies in our firm to make that happen. And it starts often with getting more clients in the door, but not just any old clients, getting our ideal clients in the door, which is so super, super important. So today we are going to be talking about a strategy which I love, and that is a lead magnet, an automated lead magnet funnel. Now, this can be super helpful to, one, grow your mailing list so that you have a really good mailing list of ideal clients who will eventually want to come and use your service. It also helps you to get these people, these ideal clients, to get to know you and like you and trust you so that they are ready to pop, basically, when it comes to whatever it is that you offer. So, for example, if you are a conveyancing firm or an estate planning firm or a family law firm, there will be people out there who are your ideal clients who might not need your service right now or might not be quite ready, but when they are ready, they will by then know you because you have given them a whole lot of value. So how do you do this? What does this look like? And how effective is it? So what it looks like is that you have what's called a lead magnet. So a lead magnet is you are offering something to someone. Now you will have yourself downloaded a lead magnet. So for example, the Hayes Guide, where it tells us what our salaries should be. Most of us have downloaded that at some point. For example, that's actually just a lead magnet. They give us heaps of value. We give them in exchange to receive that value, our email address, even our phone number, and then they send us the guide, right? So it could be a quiz, a guide, it could be information, it could be a workbook, it could be a whole range of things, and it's something digital. So in my firm, we have a guide, and it's called Who Gets What in Family Law. So it's really simple, who gets what. Our ideal client is a client that is going through a divorce or separation who wants to separate property. That's our ideal client for the law firm. So our guide is called Who Gets What. So how do people find this? Well, you can have your lead magnet in several different places to grow your mailing list. One, you can share it as social media posts to get people to sign up, grab your lead magnet, go onto your email list, and then you can start emailing them weekly or, a few times a week. Again, emailing them really great information, value. You can also put your lead magnet as a downloadable on your website. So you're adding more value into your website, more resources, and getting people to come onto the website to get these valuable resources, which is, something full of information that can really help them wherever they're at right now. Or you can also do paid ads and get your lead magnet downloaded through paid ads, which works really, really well too. Now, with the paid ads, the best place really is your socials, so Facebook or Instagram, as people are scrolling, and this method can work for anybody, any practice area, if you're in private practice. So it could be, and also just remember as well, we're trying to attract a certain client. So are these certain clients hanging out on Facebook and Instagram? Most people are. And we are trying to really give them value and meet them where they're at right now. So that they have started a relationship with us, with your law firm, getting to know you by downloading this free guide or whatever it might be. We've done a workbook through the firm. You can also do a webinar for free, anything along those lines. Now, if you want this mailing list to work really well and grow really quickly, ads is definitely the way to go. And you can run ads for $10, $20, $50, whatever it is a day, and attract people that way. And then you can then start advertising to them through your funnel. Now, to make your funnel even better, you can also automate all the emails that go afterwards so that you are not the one having to think about it or do it either. So when people download our guide, they go into an automated 30-day sequence and they get emails regularly about family law, about how we can help them. And really what we want them to do is to come in for a free initial appointment or make that phone call to our office. So that is the purpose. So I know it's sort of hard when I'm talking about it, but just to sort of give you a little flow chart in your mind as you're either walking along or driving along or commuting, whatever it is that you're doing while you're listening to this podcast. So think about this. You are either at the customer journey with the lead magnet is that they're either online on socials or on your website, and they see that you have got some really great value to give them by way of this free downloadable value. So for us in our law firm, it's a guide that says who gets what in your family law matter or in your separation. It could be anything to do with whatever it is that you offer. So if it's a conveyancing, ideas are you could have stamp duty guides, or you could have a flow chart of next steps, or a lot of information about, say, first home buyers. So it could be targeted at that ideal client. Estate planning, you could have information about why they need to get estate plan done, targeted to your ideal client. If it's a leasing or business or anything like that, you could have business guides, anything that's helpful to your ideal client. Now, the other thing about this is that then once they download it, they then, there's opportunities to send them to landing pages where they can phone you or make an initial appointment. There's then opportunities for them to start receiving emails from you or even phone calls if you have a sales team where you're going to be able to call the client. So they then become a warm contact, I suppose you could call them, or a warm lead. And they are in your funnel, and that in this automated funnel where they're getting automatic emails from you on a regular basis. And then, of course, you can just send them updates, news, updates about your office, all of that kind of thing. Now, the idea of this is that you will get some clients that come to you immediately because they need your service, but you also might get clients who don't need your service right now, but they are getting to know you and you are front of mind for them. So, for example, then if their friend goes through a separation or divorce, guess who they're going to forward the email on to? Their friend, to refer you. Or if, they know someone else who's in business who needs to get some contracts drafted, they will refer you that way. So it works for both referrers. It works for people who want to come to you directly now or later. And it's just a really great marketing strategy that is completely automated. So it's something that is out of your hands, and it's also not overly expensive either. Once you've got your email campaign set up, it can all roll out really, really simply and just sort of tick along in the background. So we've run the same guide for a really long time, but you can freshen that up as often as you want to. And it's something too that you can start collecting lots of guides or resources on your website for free, so that you have a lot of content and value to be giving out to your ideal clients. So it starts with a lead magnet going to either ads or on your socials or on your website, and then they download it for free in exchange for their email address and maybe phone number. Not always, but that can also be added in there. And then they go into your email sequence / regular newsletter and start building a relationship with you, until finally one day they say, hey, I need X, Y, and Z legal service. Can you help me out with that? Or, hey, I've got a friend who needs help. Or, hey, I've got a client who needs A, B, or C. And you came to mind because, you've been handling my inbox for the last 12 months or whatever it might be. So that's what a lead magnet looks like. It's really easy to implement in your law firm. You 100% will know what I'm talking about because you have probably downloaded something yourself like this, but you might not have thought that you could use this strategy in a law firm. And you absolutely can use this strategy in a law firm, and it works brilliantly. If you would love to know more about how to implement this strategy is spelled out for you inside the Scalable Business Lounge. I actually offer this strategy as a bonus to anyone who joins the Scalable Business Lounge. It's a completely separate course inside the Scalable Business Lounge where I help you step by step know and learn how to get this up and running. You can get this up and running in a matter of hours. You don't need expertise to help you with it. You can do it with a little bit of tech stacking, which I share with you exactly what you need. It's super straightforward and easy, and it's not expensive either. So, one of these clients from here can pay for your entire Scalable Business Lounge membership. And in fact, one of my ladies who is an incredible businesswoman in there, and she's a real go-getter and just gets stuck in and does things in there, she implemented this strategy of a lead magnet. And in the first week, she got 8 new clients from this lead magnet. 8 new clients is the Scalable Business Lounge, paid for times 8 just in that 1 week. So there's so much value there. If you would love to join the Scalable Business Lounge, don't hesitate to contact me. I would love to have you in there. I'm loving helping everyone. And we need to thrive together to make more impact as law firm owners and people in the law. So love to have you there. Have a great week, and I will hear from you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to the Scalable Law Podcast, brought to you by the Scalable Business Lounge. If you would love to know how you can get more clients without relying on referrals, head over to scalablelaw.com to watch my free masterclass. Until next time, you have got this.